Now, I ain't sure if this is working or not. Something's definitely happening. But I can tell you from my end, hey up Gizmo, King Duffy says, alright geezer, you're right mate. I'm just playing about with this software, and I can see there's quite a delay between when if I move my hand up and back down again, it's still not moved this end. They are. It's just going up now. What I want to show you is the camera. Eddie's mum, hiya. Del boy, hiya. Albast, you're right. I thought I'd sneak in before I got hacked, because if someone that's watching is a hacker, they know that I'm going to be on at a certain time. So this is random. Let me just prove to you that the camera here pointing at the bowl where the foxes feed from. I'll go down there and I'll wave on the security camera just for the crack. So just bear with me, guys. This is just an experiment, all right? Yes, that is a lesser spotted Charlie Tango. Colin Guntrip says, I missed a big dog fox. A big fat one, you mean? Gizmo says he's got CCTV as well. I think it pays to nowadays. And you can obviously see the fox bowl. Swady boy. Hello mate, I'm just experimenting with this bit of software. I can do all sorts of stuff with this. Now from my end it is very laggy. What I want you guys to do to see if there's any lag between when I speak. So if I lift my arm up like this and bring it back down again, does it line up with what I just said? Yeah, Del boy, don't worry. I'll be on Mars soon, trust me. Would I lie? Oh, well that's weird. It is quite laggy here. Let me just shut my door. Now I've not got half the video lights on that I really need. But yeah, I can't believe you guys turned up. I mean, what's going on? Dirty Diaper in South Carolina. Hiya mate. It's just an experiment. I'm running a bit of software and two cameras, because quite often when I'm live I'm talking about the camera and I'm always sort of looking, and now you'll see the camera yourselves. Now I might better alter the size of that, so yeah, Colin, hi Stefan, how you doing? Let me see if I can alter the size of the pictures. I just have to, I won't see what you lot are doing for a minute. Rather than mess about too much, I'll just move them. Robert Gibbs, hi geezer. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm quite impressed with this bit of software. It's just a shame it's laggy for me. Steve, when you move, I've got all sorts on the property, Dipsy, sound, video, the whole lot. And Stefan, yeah, great about the lag. Concurrent viewers, I've got all sorts of stuff on the screen. It's just not like YouTube at all. Swady boy, for the minute I'm not saying what the software is, okay? Because I mentioned on one of my last stream what antivirus I've got. 10 minutes later I got hacked. So I'll tell you in the next one, alright? The next one will just be the regular thing. Or I'll tell you what, Swady boy, message me, okay? And I'll tell you, no problem. Colin Guntrip says, I'm now working on Springwatch. If it weren't such a lot of effort, I would quite happily have like a wildlife cam in the garden, and just for them wildlife lovers, we get blue tits, great tits, obviously blackbirds. Just recently, yesterday I think I saw a redwing in the garden, and they're quite rare around here. I only sort of see it once or twice a year. Obviously we get the doves, the pigeons and that, and occasionally we all see a hawk, but fortunately we don't see them too often. And we have had the foxes in our back garden when they were pups. They were only about this big, tiny little things, and we could actually, it was normally kept with like the windows slightly ajar. We could hear them squabbling in the garden. Albert Footy, you know Albert? Colin Guntrip is into his wildlife. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Dipsy, I could do exactly that. And Albert Footy said about the barn owl. Yes, I did. I've never got to speak to you about it properly. That was brilliant, Albert. Eric says I look a little bit like Oddie. You're talking about, was it Billy Oddie, the old twitcher? I ain't got me out on the air, looks like crap. Yeah, I've got my hat back on now. Yeah, Dipsy, the old red kite. We get one of them occasionally. Look, to be honest, I ain't seen it for quite a while. What's the other thing we get that it don't come in the garden, to be honest? It's like a heron, but it's pure white. You sometimes see two of them. Yeah, I love that, Swady boy. What, strictly for educational purposes. Robert Gibbs, any radio news? Do you know what? You would not believe this. Today I started doing a follow-up to the microphone wiring. I had it all planned out in my head. I had a proper job with this software. I streamed a bit of it, the screenshot and all that. And then I realised the site that I wanted to use had a copyright on it. So about 3 hours work straight down the pan. Yes, Colin. I mean, where I used to live, in the village, one day I went up to bed and the CCTV monitor was in the bedroom. And I looked, I thought, what the hell is that? And there was a badger. So this is my bedroom window. It was a push-out window. If I looked down, the badger was there. Bloody great big thing rummaging about. I just heard a noise, found myself looking at the camera again. I thought it had frozen there, but yeah, it all seems good so far. I wonder how long I've been streaming for. I don't know. On the normal YouTube, there's like a timer that tells me. Yeah, goldfinches, lovely. I'll tell you what we had. I normally only see it once a year. It's a bullfinch, and it's a real vivid black and I think if I remember right, his beak is bright red. A beaut, but very rare to see it. Occasionally we get a jay in the garden, which I've uploaded a video of ages ago. Okay, Dipsy, thanks for that, mate. I won't be on air long, and this the camera that's filming it's not a direct feed from the camera. It's actually a Sony Handycam connected via a little cheap is it a video card that I bought off eBay for $4.99. That goes in the computer, and I'm just filming literally from that. So if I put my hand in front of this camera, you'll see it. I've not sussed out how to take a feed directly from the CCTV system. I know I can, and I know I can save various clips, which I did intend to, well, I might still actually do that, because there's loads of fox footage on there. I'll get a month's recording at a time, so I can go back to sort of 2-3 o'clock in the morning and easily find them. Gizmo, are you serious? You got a pet duck? I used to have ducks. I rescued 3 from a pet shop. They were khaki Campbells and they were day-old chicks, about this big. 50p each. And I was looking in, there was, I don't know, about 50 of these lovely little chicks running around in this box with a light. And the shop owner happened to walk past. He goes, yeah, cute, isn't they? I said, yeah, you know, I said, when I've got some money I might come back. He goes, why, have you got a snake? I said, no. He goes, oh, most people feed them to their snakes. I went in my pocket, had £1.50, so I bought 3 of them. I ain't having that. That, you know, being an animal lover, my old man, when I got them home, he said, what the hell have you got there? 3 ducks. One died at about 6 months, one died at a couple of years, and the other one seemed to live forever. Eric, no, it's not snow on the ground. It's the infrared. It's the light reflecting from the camera. It's like, if you look at the wall, it looks like there's a torch on it. That again, that is the infrared. To be fair, the camera does need a bit of adjusting out. Stefan's running Windows 7. Gary Seed, what's going on here then? Hi Gary, how you doing, mate? I'm just experimenting with a bit of software. Something I've been threatening to do for months. I quite like it actually. I can still see what you guys are saying, and you guys get a feed from the front door camera. If anyone comes to my door, or if a cat goes to that food bowl, which it often does, or a fox comes, you can see it as well. As it's probably far more interesting than looking at me. Robert Gibbs says there's several stations here in Kent got the 9900. Yeah, fair play to them. I love the 9900. I think it's good. If I was to have, well, you know, I've got the McKinley. Now I'm talking about multi-modes here. The McKinley, the Lincoln 2 Plus, the Superstar 360 FM, and I've also got a blue fronted 3900 that's got at least 6 blocks on it. If you was to say pick one, I think I'd have to go for the 9900. I like all of them, all for different reasons. Looks wise, I think I do favour the Lincoln 2 Plus. Very neat, very compact, you know. I don't know, to me it's just banging. Yeah, Colin's saying you see the eyes just before you see them. Yeah, you're right. The other night I was sat there, Colin, something caught my attention. I looked, you can see the eyes reflecting. There was 2 foxes, which I think are, well, they'd be last year's cubs now. They both came down, and one eats and the other one's very skittish. A bit of grass has only got to move and it hightails it out of there. The other one's bolder. But occasionally we get a dog fox come along. He's got a real big, proper, bushy tail. He just comes in. He'll if that bowl's full of bits of chicken, bonios, just general, he won't leave that bowl till it's all gone, and then he trots off. Anna X, hi Anna. I'm just experimenting with a bit of software that I've been meaning to do for months and months, and here we are. You've now got the camera view there. I mean, it could be, I could have an overhead shot, or the camera could be pointing at a rig that I might be talking about. It's not a fox hunt. I don't believe in fox hunting, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I think that was Anna X that said that. So yeah, you can keep your eye on that. To be fair, this time of night you're more likely to see a cat or someone knock on the door. Okay, Colin, what did he look like, mate? And did anyone else see the boy next to me? Someone has actually said that before, that they saw someone here. Colin, would you say he was fat, thin, or what? Dipsy never saw anything. Now, I've got a reason for asking. It's a reason I can't share with you guys. So you'll have to just forgive me for asking Colin. I mean, if Colin's joking, fair play, you know. Yeah, I've got like a bit of a nervous disposition now. Whenever the camera's on, I always go like that. Now I don't have to. I can see it on the screen myself. Thin. Okay, Colin, was it you who saw him before? Because someone did say on one of my other streams, there's someone behind you. To be honest, I pretty much ignored it. Thin. Okay, mate. I will get back to you on that, Colin, and maybe show you. No, I'm not even going to. I have to ask the permission first. Let's say it's a little bit sensitive. It would be, see, to me, Colin, that is my right here. That's my right shoulder. Now here, like you can't really see it, there's a desk. There's no room for anyone to stand. This stream won't go on forever, lads. It's just, I did want to look at my watch, didn't I? I'll give it 10 more minutes. Now, I want your guys' opinions. Now, all of you chip in here. Do you prefer this layout or the layout that I normally use, which is basically just the webcam? Okay, I've set an alarm. I'll be on here for 9 more minutes. If I get a chance, lads, I might pop on later. I won't change none of the settings. But if it's late enough, we have got some food for the foxes, some meat. We've not put it out yet, purely because the cat comes and nicks it. Yeah, Dipsy is enjoying this. I quite am. It's a bit novel, really. I mean, I could set up another camera, behind me or above me or wherever, or out the front window. But I would need another capture card, because if a fox does come, you can only see them in black and white on here, but when they run up the garden path into the street, you can actually see them properly. Fred in the shed's in the house. Hiya Fred, thanks for joining. I'm just trying out that bit of software that I've been threatening to do for months and months. It's a 2-camera setup and it's the first time I've ever done it. This is my regular webcam view. This camera is just pointing at the monitor. I'll show you. So if I zoom out, I'm sure you get the idea. It's a bit of a lash up, to be fair. Yeah, Fred, I hear that you're starting to make Guinness. Have you actually tried it yet, mate? Yeah, I just caught myself doing it, looking at the monitor, whereas I should be looking this way. You know what, Gary? I keep taking them wind chimes down, and when I go out there, I think there's a chance that when I'm streaming tonight, someone will better see the fox. And then Deb goes out there and thinks he's bloody took my chimes down, and then they go back up. It's just like a, what is it they call it? A war of the wits. Yeah, Fred says his Guinness is awesome. Has it got much of a kick to it? Yeah, thanks, Stefan. I mean, it can't get any worse for my streams, can it? They're all sort of end up going belly up, and it's always after around about 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm sure I was hacked. Now, with this software, I should be able to show you that. I took a screenshot from that stream of that image, and I've got it. And I'm pretty sure I could show you it on the screen here. But right now, I don't think I've set up screen capture. That was what I was messing about with earlier. 5%, yeah, that's good gear then, Fred. Well done, mate. Years ago, I used to make my own beer. I made up some Geordie bitter, and I bought the kit from Boots, you know, when I used to buy the bucket, and man, me and my mate, we got slaughtered on it. I'd made a few batches of that, and to be honest, I had to stop making it. So I was only a young lad then. I was spending all night on the rig, getting up, going straight on the home brew, getting lashed, passing out, waking up with an evening, eating my dinner, then I'd be up on the rig all night. Oh, it was hell. Absolutely. Okay, for the minute the chat box this end is not moving. But like I said, it is a test. I'll have a drop of this tea. Everything has got to work for in order to be any good. So if any of you can actually hear me, bang in a message. Yeah, Colin said it's something when a subscriber hacks you. I ain't saying it was hacker, it could be anyone. Might not have even been a hack, but I showed you guys the image that came up where the text box should be. I mean, what else can it be? Any Abbott ale about? No, mate. No Abbott. There's no alcohol in the house at all. I'm still looking at this thing. But I did. This is regarding what happened the other day. I've been in touch with YouTube support. Told them what had happened, and they are investigating it. I forgot all about that. I had an email. Next time I went to log in, I had to go through. I had to log in on my phone and God knows what else. I thought they'd locked me out of my own YouTube account, to be honest. Yeah, Swady Boy, 100% good audio and video. See, this is something that I've not thought of. I'm presuming I'm getting the audio from here. But if I touch the other camera, the mics are just underneath. Is there any audio coming out of that, or is it just the normal? 888 Roger Moore says turn the rig on in the background. If that's to me, I've not got an aerial set up, mate. I've got enough rigs in this room. I've got a stack of them in actual fact. Oh, that's weird. So if I go over here and talk to that camera, it would be pretty loud, I should think. Albar's just got himself a lapel mic. What camera are you going to be using it on, Alan? I did see some of your video the other day. I can't remember if I commented. You was in the car with the walkie-talkie. John Shepherd, welcome to the stream, mate. This is just an experiment. This is the first time I've used this bit of software to stream with. Would be very handy in actual fact if I could do like a talk about a rig. Even if the cases were off, I could have an overhead camera and work. You could see me and whatever I'm doing. I'm quite excited about it in actual fact. Albast, just on your phone. If you've not got like a dedicated camera at all, mate. I mean, I know video on phones now is absolutely brilliant. Deb, I'm live in here. Yeah, I do need to go, lads, to be honest. It's something I need to talk to Deb about. But thanks for coming along and joining. It's been absolutely great. Don't be surprised if I go live later. And that way we'll have a look at this Foxcam. It's a big thumbs up from me. Look out for me maybe a little bit later on. Cheers, boys. And Albast, I'll catch up with you on Zello in a little while. You can tell me about your camera and your mic and everything. See you later, guys. Really appreciate you popping by.